Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively.
Oh, he's pulled him there. It's a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Madrid already a man down in these early stages. And has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Davis tries to clear. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Forlan, and this is Forlan.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Griezmann. And here's Forlan. This looks promising. Mohamed Salah! It's in! I doubt very much that this was in the script. Knocks it out wide. He is through here. That has been knocked clear. Davids. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good for him.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's found a way past. Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. Pulls out once more. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cruyff. And this is Bale. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Mbappe. And there's the shot! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's tidy. Adams does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Mateus. Rummenigge, a man we've all come to watch. That's a decent ball. Davids gets across to intercept that. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's well spotted. That's really well manoeuvred. He's only too happy to take that back. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff plays it short. Mohamed Salah has found the net here, of course. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable.
Shoots! And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
It's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! He has done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cannavaro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well read, nice interception. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Plenty to aim at here. And a chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Mbappe. An uncompromising challenge. Schneider.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Mohamed Salah! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is this the start of a comeback? So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Twente have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and claimed it back swiftly. Forlan.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
He looks for a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Pedri. It's Aubameyang. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Pedri. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mateus. No, that was never going to make it. Hazard gets a foot in here. Great vision. Oh, well measured. It's out for a goal kick. Alvarez.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mateus. It's a throw-in. And that's aimed into the middle. Falls over the line, and it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Expertly cut out, really nice. Twente are looking to go forward now. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. And Baston was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Mohamed Salah, cleared without complication. Nicely weighted ball. Forlan really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that and quickly.
Now it's Aubameyang. That has been cut short. And the half-time whistle goes. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
This is a lost
How was the first half compared with your expectations?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Substitution on the field.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Coming on to replace him is
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what happened here? The cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rummenigge! And he thumps it clear. Now it's Hazard. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Casillas gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. He's intervened well there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That toss is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's another chance! And it's in! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's had it nicked away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Griezmann. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Has a look up and drives it forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely intercepted. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Threads one in, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ernest. Brilliantly cut out. Mateus. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Caceres. Now Ernest. Messi. Luis Suarez. Real chance! They've scored! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Messi. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two now. Bullish header! He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now it's Griezmann. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ernest. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Griezmann. Forlan. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Griezmann. And this is Griezmann. He's found a way through. A header! They've done it! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
There will be 3 minutes at
Tries
a
to
time.
play it through. That was good alertness. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And we've reached half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! And it's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Rummenigge. Mateus. Caceres. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Caceres. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
You can run onto that. He shoots right a shot! Really well taken goal. Right back in the game. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Suarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Not the most convincing of passes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here, looking to play him in, and he's in on goal.
Las Vegas Lights surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And he's being shifted off it. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Luis Suarez. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Out towards the flank. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
There will be 3 minutes
He's
added
got
time.
ball! And he's quick to get it clear again. And the number on the board is 3. Plays it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's that, the end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence.
Chance! And again! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gakpo. Now it's Aubameyang. Good ball, good take. He's had it taken off him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Guardiola. He's away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Aubameyang. It's Forlan.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cannavaro. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Summer slide! That comes as a mighty relief. And here's Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! And it's in! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Nicely weighted ball. It's Forlan. Oh, that's superb. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the...
Forlan! Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Aubameyang. Guardiola. Mateus. Rijkaard. Now Gakpo. Mbappe. It's a promising position. Gakpo. And the shot's on here. It's Forlan. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going because whatever they've been...
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gakpo threads one in. And the finish! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, what can they come up with here?
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Defending was strong and firm. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the... And he's had a hit! Szoboszlai. And it's Timber. Zubimendi. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Gakpo. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Just a quick announcement.